more sugar in. Eat a low carbohydrate diet.
Keto is Life TV. Unstoppable health win. Sugar is the devil.
Yo, good evening, everybody. Good evening. I forgot to put that intro on, but you know what? We're good. We're good. So today, the third part. Hopefully, some of y'all still awake. I'm sure y'all are. You know, some of y'all are still awake. Sorry for getting on too late. It's just that I've been so busy on other stuff. Just y'all see my cooking channel today. Was it really awesome? I'm pretty sure y'all see my cooking channel. Let me go ahead and put it over here so I can see who's on here. Okay. So make sure y'all hit the notification so I can see y'all messages over here. Make sure you hit your medication. Make sure you hit the notification over here. So today, man, I got a good show for y'all. Today, as you know, that I got a series going on right now, The Dangers of Sugar. And the reason why I did a series, because there's just so much to cover when it comes to sugar. There's so much to cover. And one of the things that people intend to get, and the reason why they can't leave sugar alone, is sugar is an addiction. Sugar is a huge addiction. Sugar is a huge addiction. Hey, Tilly, how you doing? So sugar is a huge addiction, guys. A huge addiction. And right here, if you look at the spoon, this is what sugar looks like. Sugar's death. Sugar is so dangerous, guys. So dangerous. You know, people intend to eat sugar like it's nothing. You know, and they say, well, you know what? I'm good. My health is good and everything. But sugar's gonna catch up to you. It will catch up to you. Sugar is dangerous. That's why I say sugar is the devil. Hey, Ruby, how you doing? That's why I say sugar's the devil, and I keep on saying sugar's the devil because it is, you know. That was funny, right, Ruby, earlier. So right now, we're gonna let some more people jump on here and stuff like that. And please share my videos. I appreciate y'all sharing my videos. I seen the cooking show earlier. It was really awesome and stuff like that. Appreciate all of y'all, you know. Now the thing is, guys, when are you gonna change? When are y'all ready to change? People want to change, but they don't want to change. They don't want to do the change. And today is also remember when. Remember when I'll never be that way again, or be in that size, or be looking like that ever again, guys. And I'm gonna show y'all some pictures, and I'm gonna show y'all some stuff, you know. So the thing is, guys, I'm always trying to do these shows to help people with their health, especially right now, because a lot of people are scared of the COVID-19 and they think this and they think that because they're sick, and you know. And if you ask me, hey, can diabetics get the COVID faster than regular people can? Maybe in a certain small sense the way they can, but honestly, they need to worry about everything else they can get. You know, when you're diabetic, or when you have too much sugar, you got to worry about high blood pressure. You're gonna get some form of hypertension, and if you don't, that's great, you know, because I don't wish no bad on no one, you know. And I'm not here to judge nobody. My shows are not to judge nobody. My shows are to help somebody. If it's your first time on my show, please put 1. If it's your first time on my show, please put 1. So today we are talking about how bad sugar is for you. So let me go ahead and over here. I'm going to go ahead and grab something real fast. Let me get something over here real quick. So let me see. Okay. Okay, so I got that right there. Okay, cool. And I'm going to share something with y'all later on. Thanks to my wife, I wrote something up, and she's a teacher, okay? So her words might come out more smooth and, than mine. So I definitely got her to say it. So shout out to my wife, man. So the dangers of sugar. So one thing about the sugar, man, it's an addiction. It's a straight up addiction. You know, I was addicted for many of years. Many of years. Growing up as a kid, I was addicted to sugar. You know, but sugar wasn't as bad as it is now. You know, back then, sugar was an addiction, but nothing like it is now. Today, I don't know what they put in it, but it's not just sugar. Something else. It's something else. And it's very dangerous for you. And back then, it was more natural, you know, if that makes any sense. But regardless, it's not good for you. You know, I lost my dad in 95. I lost my dad. He was diabetic at one time, and he died of I want to say he died of a pneumonia, and sort of like a heart attack. All that, everything comes from sugar, guys. Everything. Everything comes from sugar. If we discipline ourselves and we're strong and we try to do our best to stay away from the evil sugar, then you're going to realize how better off your life's going to be. You're going to realize how your health is going to be in better standards. Like, it's going to be amazing, you know. From me having type 2 diabetes, from me having high blood pressure, from me having digestive problems, from so many things I had that were wrong with me, you know, skin problems, just a lot of stuff, depression. And a lot of people never knew this because, like, hey, Freeze, the crunk guy, the DJ, you know, he's never depressed. But yeah, I would always have to find a reason to wake up that next day. You know, I would always want to, man, I hope I'm doing a DJ job, or I hope I'm doing this, you know, because I wanted to have something to wake up to. I had to have something to wake up to. Maybe it's a birthday or something, right? Payday or something. Today, I'm happy. I wake up happy. I go to sleep happy. And what I'm happy about is that I say, you know what? The next day I can help somebody else, or I can get some person off of sugar. You know, Jay was on my cooking show earlier, and he was talking, and he was telling me that his number was at 127, his sugar. Okay, well, Jay came to me. I think I've been coaching him for probably maybe now 6 months, maybe 6 months. I'm not really sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe it's less than that. And his numbers are amazing. When his numbers was close to almost, I want to say almost to 300. It was at 280, 290. I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't want to lie to y'all. But if he's on here, he'll share it with y'all. And his number today is at 125, guys. So he hasn't beat diabetes just yet. We haven't beat it yet. But he changed from being type 2 to borderline. Can you imagine changing from being type 2 to borderline? That's amazing. I said, you should be proud. But we're not done yet. We're going to get him to where he's no longer diabetic at all. You know? So, anybody have any questions? Then please leave your comments and leave your questions and everything. And please share the video. And please invite people over here, because a lot of people need help, but they just don't know how to go about getting their help. They don't know. A lot of people listen to doctors. And then on that note, I'm going to go ahead and protect myself. Attention, my advice is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any health problems. I am not a doctor. I just show you what worked for me. So I just show you what works for me. And it continues working for me. I work hard every day. So you're saying, so I think that when I was a kid, yeah, I ate a lot of candy. Now after being a grown-up or whatever, but I stopped eating candy as soon as I was a mommy. I'm grown. I don't eat sweets, but my husband eats the sweet sugar. He's borderline to be diabetic, especially with his coffee. I'm worried, but I'm learning just watching to cook. Like, you know, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, and that's the first start. Now, in all honesty, when they tell you you're borderline, in a few months, he'll be diabetic. I mean, I hate to put it to you that way, but if he doesn't change in a few months, not even a few months, he'll be diabetic. He'll be type 2 diabetic. Because borderline just means that they're already seeing something in you. Now, doctors right away, they want to make everybody type 2 diabetic. You know, the numbers have changed from all the years that have went by. You know, back then, if you had these numbers, you were borderline. Now, if you have these numbers, you're type 2. And it's not only because of that, it's because of everything it has in it. So you make a point right there. You say, well, when I was a kid, I used to eat a lot of candy. Okay, diabetes does not just come from candy. Diabetes comes from pasta. Diabetes comes from certain things that everything carries sugar. You got to remember, everything that is a starch turns to sugar. So diabetes comes from potato salad, from anything that's a starch. You know, Popeyes, French fries, bread, you know, it all comes from that. So even if you're not eating sugar, I meet a lot of people And the first thing they tell me, Free, I don't know why I'm diabetic. I don't even like sugar. I don't eat lollipops. I don't eat none of that. I don't like sugar at all. I don't eat no candy. I don't eat donuts and everything. And then I say, okay, but what do you eat? And then they start going through, and they're honest with me because I tell them to be honest with me. And they say, oh, I love pasta. I love pasta. And then they go, oh, and I got to have my bread. I got to have my bread. Did you know that bread can carry more sugar than something sweet? Did you know that? Because bread and everything else right there, you're not only looking at bread, you're looking at the wheat, you're looking at everything else it might be carrying, and people don't realize it. Cereal. A lot of people eat cereal. They eat the Wheaties, or they'll eat something thinking it's healthy, the Cheerios or something thinking it's healthy, when it's really not healthy. Guys, I do not eat cereal ever. I don't eat cereal ever, and I try to keep my kids away from that. But it's real hard to keep my kids away from that. For one reason, one of them's 6. He just turned 6. And the other one's 9. He just turned 9. 9. And it's kind of hard to keep them away. It's not fair because I already went through all that. But I do still, like, they drink the Zevia and they'll drink stuff like that. And that's another thing, soda waters. Soda waters are so bad for you. And they're so addicting. So some people say, you know what, Free? I drink soda waters, but I drink the diet ones, or I'll drink the zero ones, or I'll drink the ones that say no sugar. Well, next time, get that can and turn it around. And when you find that word on it that says aspartame, go look it up. Google it and go look it up and see how dangerous that chemical is. See, so there's a lot of things that people think that they're doing good when they're really not. Shout out to Melissa on here. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? And hit my notification or hit the video so I could see y'all over here. I can see over here on my eCam. So shout out to you. Shout out to Annette. How you doing, Annette? So shout out to all of y'all. And I appreciate y'all. Remember, it's your first time on my show. Please put 1 if it's your first time on my show. You can invite people over here. My shows, if it's your first time on my shows are about helping people with their health. I fell in love with the keto lifestyle because it works. And it continues working. But I didn't want to stop there. Then my other company is sugaristhedevil.net, which is my bakery. I bake for people because the main reason why I did my bakery is because people that I was coaching were cheating. And they would have an excuse all the time. You know what, Free? Hey, man, we had to have donuts. We came out of church. We had some donuts, but I'm okay. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make some treats. They're going to be very delicious, and they're going to have no sugar. Absolutely not a drop of sugar. No sugar. And they're going to be good for you. So then I got in my kitchen, and I went months and months trying to get the perfect recipe. So finally, I got my perfect recipes. When you go to my online bakery, and you see exactly, remember, sugarsthedevil.net, and you see about what they say about my chocolate chip cookies. Those are my wife's signature chocolate chip cookies. It's funny because in the very beginning, my wife says, okay, I did the banana bread. I had to do a banana bread like my grandma's. You got to make sure it tastes like bananas. It's got the cinnamon. It got to be delicious, right? It has to be really delicious. And the texture got to be right and everything, right? And you got to have nuts in it. Why? Because it's banana nut bread, right? So I did this banana nut bread. And it was a first time fail. And it was not fail because it wasn't good. It just wasn't like, oh my God, this is delicious. I can't even tell this is keto. I can't even tell this don't have sugar. That's what I wanted from people. So finally, when I got that from people, no oatmeal raisin, no good. So finally, when I got that from people, I knew it was that. When I could eat the banana bread and off the thing where, the mixer and everything, when I could eat that off of that raw, then I knew that was it. That was it. It was so delicious. My wife, everybody, man, and that's a seller. That's the number one seller too. It's my chocolate chip cookies and my banana bread. And then we did a brownie. And then we're going to be having carrot cake. We're doing carrot cake. We're bringing carrot cake. And carrot cake, I've been trying to hold back a little bit because carrots do carry a little bit carbs, But I'm going to do it where it won't be so much, so many carbs and stuff like that. And you'll have the count on it and everything like that. So there's a lot of things that I've done with my businesses, I got my sugarsthedevil.net. I got my Keto is Life TV, which is my cooking show. Then I got my cooking show where I say, you are now cooking with Free the Keto Coach, right? And everybody enjoys it, and everybody. I mean, I see people making pancakes and doing this. I had somebody call me and say, "Hey, Free, how do I make a pancake? I want to eat pancakes." And I said, "Okay, this is what you do." Bam, and they posted it on my page. Go look at my page, and you'll see they posted it. So people are always doing. Let me get back over here. So I don't see everybody's comments on here. I see some of y'all, but I got to go to my phone. I can see y'all. So shout out to who do we have on here? We have everybody on. Shout out to it's Deborah and Alex. Shout out to them, man. They're doing awesome. They're doing really, really awesome. And he's no longer diabetic, man. He's no longer diabetic, you know. Sometimes it takes people to see people pass away. And that's one thing that it took Alex, you know, with respect, you know, for me telling the story. But, you know, he had some people pass away from health problems and diabetes and all that stuff, right? And I have too. But sometimes that's what wakes people up. And sometimes it wakes them up, sometimes it don't. I got friends right now I got 2 friends that got their legs amputated. 2 friends. They haven't called me not once. They haven't called me not once to help them out. Because I don't know what they're thinking. So yeah, okay, so you say you lost your foot. Don't lose your life. You have to change. You have to change, people. It's not about going to the gym. It's not about running around the block. I see people all the time. Oh, I was on my bike. I did 3 miles, and they, okay, you did a big accomplishment. Okay, so here we go. That's for you. But you're still type 2 diabetic. You still have high blood pressure. You're still big. And the reason why, because you're not taking care of the inside. You're taking care of the outside. The outside can always look good, right? If you work hard, you work out. Like I work out a little bit, but I started working out when I dropped my weight, when I took care of my health. My main problem was never my weight. I never had a problem with being big. I had a problem with my health. And when I became type 2 diabetic, I said, either I throw in the towel and give up, or I hold on to that towel and raise it up. And I did that. I didn't know what I was going to do. I did not know my next step. I did not know about keto. I did not know about nothing. I was terrified. I was scared. I said, oh my God, I love Dr. Peppers. Oh my God, I love Cokes. We're talking about somebody that used to drink soda waters from 2 liters. I used to walk around my house with a 2 liter. Terrible. Or I used to go and they used to have the sales with the 3 cases or 4 cases, and I would lie to myself and say, I'll tell my wife would be the first one to say, babe, you don't need all them soda waters. But I was aesthetical. I was stubborn. I said, no, these are for when people come to the office and everything like that. I had that for them. It was not for no one. It was for me. So I used to do my body really, really bad. Today, I'm lucky to feel the way I'm feeling, but I don't get there by chance. I get there by hard work. I work hard every day. I intermittent fast 20 hours a day. That's what I do. 20 hours every day I do that. And I'm a keto coach, but that don't mean that I fall off. That don't mean that I'm a cheat. That don't mean that I'm going to eat French fries when I'm telling you not to eat the French fries. So, okay, I see it the same as me. I'm an alcoholic. I smoke. I got to stop. I know. But sugar is sweets and to the body, too stubborn in this world here. You know what? You know what's going to happen, Ruby? And I'm Ruby. I haven't met you, but I appreciate you always going on my DJ shows and everything. This show's a little bit different, you know, a lot different. Matter of fact, I'm going to be DJing Friday, but I appreciate you being on here, and I appreciate you sharing your story. I came from drinking a lot. I used to drink a lot. I used to be the guy that used to go into the bars or the sports bars, even DJing there. I used to buy around for I used to buy buckets after buckets. I mean, I didn't care, you know. I would go in there. I made a deal with the bar. I said, you know, you're going to pay me this at the end of the night, and then I need 3 buckets or 4 buckets. And then they were like, oh, we can't do that, whatever. Anyway, I got it done, and then I would pull out the buckets, and I would pay for some buckets, right? And I stopped drinking before I became sick and all that stuff. So you could break any habit. Do I drink still? No, I don't drink as I used to. There's been years since that, but I will drink some Crown with some club soda. I drink a little Crown with club soda, and guess what? I'm still not getting all that sugar in there. I don't drink it with soda waters. I drink it with that. Maybe Zevia now, because Zevia don't got no sugar. It really don't got no sugar, got nothing, and no aspartame. So I might drink it with that. But let me see what you got going on. Okay, so yeah, and then smoking's bad. Smoking is bad. When they show them commercials and they show how corroded the lungs look, it's worse. That is worse. And smoking causes a lot of problems. Smoking causes inflammation. Smoking causes high blood pressure. Smoking causes diabetes. Smoking causes a lot of things, believe it or not. It causes a lot of things because it damages other tissues and stuff like that. You know what? When I do these shows, I know not everyone's going to listen. I know that. I know that for a fact. I'll be the first to tell you, I know not everyone's going to listen. But I don't do the show. If people don't listen, they don't listen. I don't feel that I'm wasting my time because there is somebody out there listening. There's been times where I'm talking to somebody. Hey, shout out to Susan. I'm talking to somebody, and they won't listen just then. But when they go to the hospital, or they get sick, or they see somebody leave their family, or somebody else gets sick, Lord, not happen. But when it does happen, then they're calling me. Perfect example. And again, I think she was on here last time, and she's paralyzed. She's paralyzed from the side of her, I think from the left side. She's paralyzed. She has to learn how to walk again. And today she was saying, "Oh, hey, something ain't gonna stop me from cooking." And I said, "I hope you're not eating that bread." And she goes, "No, I just ate the eggs." And I said, "Okay, cool. So there is a lot of stuff that is bad for people. But why do you think people smoke? Why do you think people smoke? One of the reasons why people smoke is because of their nerves. Because sometimes they got to have a cigarette. I had this one girl, Denise Romero. Denise Romero stopped smoking. I don't know if she stopped completely, because she stopped at one time. So I don't know if she started again or whatever, but she stopped. But I'm going to tell you somebody else that would smoke all the time. I'm talking about for 40-something years. My mom. My mom used to smoke Salem cigarettes like if they were on sale every day. Every day my mom would smoke Salem cigarettes. And one day, I think my mom was 48 or around 40-something years old, she stopped completely. She went cold turkey with it. That was it. She stopped. So when a person says that they can't stop or they can't break a habit, you can. It's that you don't want to. Let me see. Okay. How you doing, Linda? How you doing today? So I know you for a long time. Yes, you do. You came a long way. Yeah, I came a long way, man. I came a long way. We were just talking about when I used to be in the sports bars and I used to buy buckets for everybody and stuff like that. But yeah, so the thing is, guys, I do these videos because I really want to help people with their health. A lot of times people are leaving this world too soon. I told somebody last time, I said, you know what, man? I said, 3 years ago, if you would have asked me, hey, Free, where are you going to be at 60? Or they could have told me where you're going to be at 50. I would have told them just like this. I said, I hope alive. I hope I'm going to be alive. Why? Because I couldn't breathe. Because I had so much problems. I couldn't even do I hate to be, my show's blunt. So I couldn't even do the number 2 without feeling like they were stabbing me. Before, after, and after, it was terrible. It was so terrible. I was walking around my house with Pepto-Bismol, extra strength Pepto-Bismol, Melanta, just a lot of stuff. I was trying to find comfort. My wife can tell you I would walk around the house drinking it like it was normal. I would wake up to it like it was normal. I would sacrifice myself just because I wanted to eat Popeye's chicken, because I wanted to eat this spicy stuff, because I wanted to eat this kind of food, because I wanted to sit at the buffet and eat the buffet till it was time to go and stuff like that. I have not ever stepped into a buffet. We're talking about like 3 years. I ain't stepped into a buffet. Why? Because I don't need a buffet. No one should eat this much food. You shouldn't. So, okay, yes, now I want to do the same for my honey. I see he's taking in too much sugar. All you can do for your honey, for your husband, is be supportive with him and at the same time be hard on him. You have to put your foot down. You have to tell him, look, babe, this is it. Get him to watch my show. Get him to watch this. Hold on. This is me. Hold on, let me put it right there. Let me see if I can put it right there. Let me drop it. Okay, this is me right here 3 years ago. 3 years ago, this is me right here. Can y'all see me? That's me. Look, I'm trying to fix the camera. There we go. That's me. Straight up me. 3 years ago. I ain't done yet. Hold on. If you go back and if you look at a picture that I did, I was doing a Texans game. I'm at a Texans game and I'm doing their tailgate. And this is 3 years ago, guys. And I'm going to show y'all this. Watch. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This right here, I love the Texans, so I will never get rid of it. This right here is a blanket. Now look, Vika, look. That's what it is, straight up blanket. Straight up blanket. You know, I do this because I've been there. Because I've been there. When I tell you that I had these problems and I was real big, I could never go to the screen like this. I couldn't because my stomach would stop me over here. My stomach would stop me right there. So I couldn't even go like this, like right now. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Guys, from size 42, 44, today I'm a 34. 34, guys. 34. And I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you what you have to do. And there's no difference between me and you. There's no difference between me and Ruby's husband. There's no difference. We all can do it. Anyone can do it. But you got to set your mind to it. You got to work hard and you got to want it. You have to want it. I got friends right now that I try to tell every day, please put down them Dr. Peppers. Please put down them Cokes. Please put that down. What do I see? I see people having heart attacks. I see people having blood pressure problems. I see people having kidney failure. I see people having this. Why? Because they're not listening. They don't want to listen. Like you said earlier, not everybody wants to listen. It's true. When will they listen? Hopefully, it won't be when they get into the hospital. Because sometimes if you wait till you get to the hospital, it might be too late. It might be too late, guys. I've had friends die from blood clot, from not knowing what they had. Diabetes. You cannot ignore what's going on with you. Because honestly, nobody cares. You should care about you. I care about people more than they care about themselves. It's crazy, but it's true. My wife says, babe, you're trying so hard. They ain't listening. I said, babe, I don't know. Maybe one day they'll listen. Shout out to Margie. How you doing, Margie? Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Linda. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all guys. And shout out to everybody over here. Let me see who I got over here. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to Brandon. What's up, bro? I can't wait till Moonlight's open back up. Shout out to all of y'all, man. So I'm gonna play something for y'all. And I'm gonna put it up here too, and I want you to read it, and I'm gonna play it for y'all, okay? So let me go to that for y'all real quick. So I'm gonna play it for y'all. You can just read it like it's a song and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play it for y'all now. Here we go.
The dangers of sugar. Unstable blood sugar control insulin resistance. Sugar can damage the insulin receptor sites on cells, causing them to not work as well as they should. This makes it harder to get the glucose into the cells to use as energy. The body, sensing it needs more glucose in the cells, puts out more insulin to try to compensate. Increased risk for type 2 diabetes. Eventually, the compensation can't keep up, and a person's blood glucose levels rises. There is a continuum of dysfunction until a diagnosis of type 2 diabetes can result. High insulin levels are inflammatory and can also create a host of other issues. Increased body fat obesity. An increase in belly fat increases risk of chronic disease like heart disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. Increased free fatty acid accumulation, which can have negative effects on blood lipids, triglycerides, and cholesterol. Leaky gut. Excess sugar feeds the bad bacteria like Candida in the gut and can lead to an imbalance in the gut bacteria. Dysbiosis, or an overgrowth of bad bacteria, is inflammatory and contributes to leaky gut and a cascade of mental, digestive, and systemic health issues over time. Increased risk for certain cancers. Sugar feeds cancer and excess sugar intake. Poor blood sugar control and increased insulin production increases your risk for certain cancers. Increased inflammation, which is the precursor for all chronic disease. Adrenal stress. The effect on destabilizing blood sugar levels creates fight or flight response, which creates a stress on adrenal function. Cell damage. Damage to the cells in your body, which lowers your cell's ability to communicate properly with each other. Sugar reacts with proteins in the body and damages them and their ability to function properly. Increase in dental cavities. Cardiovascular health issues negatively affects brain health. Did you know that we now call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes? How much sugar is too much? Keto is Life TV.
There you have it, guys. There you have it. Check it out. What it's talking about. What it's talking about, because some of them words are just real big. What it's talking about is what sugar causes. Sugar causes a lot of problems. Sugar. Sometimes people, when they get cancer, sugar don't cause the cancer itself, but sugar feeds into the cancer. But it causes that. We're talking about health problems. It causes liver problems. It causes kidney problems. Sugar causes teeth problems. It causes everything you could think of. You see, Linda says, my grandmother died of diabetes, Mine, a lot of people's family members pass away every day. Every day. What do we do? What do we do to make them feel good? We go buy sweetbread for them. We go buy donuts for them. And I'm not blaming you, because this is something that we're trained to do as being little. Go buy them some bread, so whatever it is, we try to find comfort like that, right? So we try to do that. Are we doing good? Are we doing good giving them donuts? I mean, somebody that's already got this, why are we giving them this, There's no way around sugar. I'll be the first to tell you, I know it's good. I know you want French fries. I know you want pasta. I know you want bread. I know you want easy. But the best thing about the keto lifestyle is you don't need supplements. You don't need shakes. You don't need pills. You do not need anything. Why? Because it's not a diet. It's an amazing lifestyle. I've had people tell me, man, you know what? Keto is not for long term. You're not going to be able to do keto more than this many years. I'm on my 3rd year, guys. I plan to do keto probably for the rest of my life, because I still enjoy myself. Today I made I made the calabasa, and I made that with chicken. And y'all didn't see the other part, but we ate some cauliflower Mexican rice, the cauliflower one. And we ate a few little beans. And so there's a lot of things you could eat. So I challenge everybody right now, get sugar out of your house. Get sugar out of your house and substitute it. There's 3 sweeteners that you can get and that you can replace it with. The number one sweetener that everyone should have in their house is monk fruit. Number 2, stevia. Number 3 is erythritol. Now, these sweeteners have no chemicals. That they're not going to hurt you. They have no sugar. They don't have nothing that's bad for you. They're made out of a plant. They're just a little bit sweet. They taste a little bit sweet. So there's a lot of things that you could substitute your food for. There's a lot of things you can do. We're at 35 minutes, man. If you're having a good time, man, again, if it's your first time on my show, please put 1. So a lot of people, I don't want you to drop weight. I don't want you to stop eating sugar to drop weight. If you want to do that, that's fine, because it's going to come with it. I want you to stop eating sugar so you could drop any health problem that you might be having. Anything could be a health problem. When a person can't go down to tie their shoe without being dizzy, that's a health problem. When a person got headaches, all kinds of migraine headaches, where do you think migraine headaches come from? Migraine headaches come from high blood pressure, from diabetes, from high sugars, So it comes from a lot of things. Where do you think inflammation comes from? How many times it's like, oh man, my leg, God, it's hinchado, and it's getting it's getting swollen and it hurts and all this stuff. Where do you think it comes from? Sugar. Everything sugar comes from. Let me see. Margie says, I lost some dear cousins. Sorry to hear that, Margie. And sisters passed. All were over 300 pounds. Didn't live past 40. That's sad, And it happens. It happens. I try to reach out to parents. I was DJing an event, and it was probably about maybe when we're out, so anytime before all this stuff happened, and I was DJing an event, and this girl says, I want to help my little girl because she's a little bit overweight. So I'm thinking, well, maybe she ain't that big. When I seen that girl's little girl, I cried, because what chances is she's giving this little girl? We're talking about a little girl that's, she was 7, 8 years old? When I tell you this little girl was really big, can't even breathe. She's having a hard time breathing. Okay, so if you're eating bad and if you're not taking care of yourself, give your child a chance. We're perfect examples for our kids. Our kids are going to do what we do. So if you change, look at the magic of that. So if you change your kid's life. Now, I'm not telling you to take everything away from your kids, because that's not right, because you already went through that kid childhood, right? What I am telling you is do better for yourself so you could do better for your kids. Guys, this is serious. And that's why the dangers of sugar, that's why we couldn't cover it in one show. We couldn't cover it in 2 shows. We can't even cover it in 3 shows. This is a series, guys. This is a series. So the next time I'll be coming back and we'll be on part 4. Right now, guys, what y'all can do is y'all can start this. If you want to delete sugar out your life, I'm going to tell you what to expect. Everybody's different, but if you want to delete sugar out your life, and shout out to everybody on here again, but if you want to delete sugar out of your life, then you're going to have to expect that the first week's going to be hard. You're going to feel sick. You're going to get headaches. You're going to feel lightheaded. You're going to feel terrible. You're going to feel like you're coming down with something. The second week, you start noticing more energy. You start noticing you're feeling better, right? Third week, you do not know what's waking you up earlier. You do not know why you feel so good. You don't understand why your mood has changed. But you start noticing stuff. The fourth week, if you do what I tell you, you could break this addiction. Sugar's an addiction, guys, but you can break it. I always tell everybody, that
Sugar is the devil. First, it'll destroy the inside of you, and then it'll destroy the outside of you.
So sugar will destroy the inside of you, and then it will destroy the outside of you. Because it almost destroyed me. But I fought back. I work hard every day, guys. If you want to start the keto lifestyle, call me. I will help you. I will help you. I've gotten people to where they're at today. I got people's testimonies that some can tell you where they were at one time. And some could tell you, man, Free had me, I lost a lot of weight, I felt good, but they're back to doing what they're doing. And they're blaming it on the COVID. They're blaming it on the COVID-19. Don't blame it on the COVID-19. Blame it on you. Blame it on you, because I'm in the same predicament you are. We all in the same boat. We all are going through COVID-19. I ain't cheated. I still work hard. I still eat what I need to eat. And I don't have to eat what's not good for me. So we got Ray on here. Oh man, I was diagnosed diabetic in 2012. I took a lot of different pills, but it never changed my diet. Still ate the same food and drank Cokes in the morning all day long and at night. 2 weeks ago, I hit rock bottom. Oh my God. So instead of starting insulin like the doctor wanted, just went cold turkey and stopped Cokes. That was the difference to morning later. My numbers were at 140 from 300. That was awesome. Awesome, bro. Awesome. And if I could help you in any kind of way, Ray, reach out to me, bro. That's really awesome. These are the stories I like to hear, man. See, what he says that y'all heard what I just read. So, and y'all can see his message. So he hit rock bottom. Sometimes it takes somebody to hit rock bottom. And sometimes after a person hits rock bottom, they still continue hitting rock bottom. But he didn't. He knew what he had to do. He left the soda waters. He left this alone. Like I said, there's no difference between me and you. The difference is I changed. I did it. Change is what it's going to take. This is not going to happen overnight. Some people say, oh, you know what? The keto lifestyle is easy. No, it's not easy. I'll be the first to tell you it's not easy. But I'll also be the first to tell you it will get easier. It will get easier. We're at 42 minutes, guys. You having a good time? What's up, y'all? You having a good time? Hey, Ray, hit me up, man. I'll help you out. I got some more. Today I was showing people how to do the apple cider vinegar and stuff like that. I got some awesome stuff. You know what, bro? I can help you beat your diabetes completely. You know, diabetics, they always say, man, being diabetic is chronic. No, it's not. You know, the thing about being diabetic is like being an alcoholic. An alcoholic, once they stop drinking completely, they're no longer an alcoholic. And that's the same thing about being diabetic. Once you stop taking in sugar and you take care of yourself and you start eating right, you're no longer a diabetic. If you're a diabetic right now, I tell everybody, delete sugar out your life. Delete all sugar out your life. Not little bit sugar, all sugar. Because remember all that sugar you've been storing in all them years. Guys, what do doctors do for you? What do doctors do for you? Answer me that. What do doctors do for us? What do doctors do for you? What do they do? I'm going to tell you what they do. Even before you answer, you can still answer it because we're kind of on a little small delay. But what they do for you is they take care of the symptom. They take care of the symptom. So you could be okay and they could send you home and tell you, like they tell everybody, eat better and exercise, right? They never say delete sugar out your life. They never say delete sugar out your life. They take care of the symptom. They never take care of the disease. Not ever. Why? Why do you think? Because the doctor needs to get paid. The doctor needs us to pay the Corvette, to pay the house, to pay this, to pay that. You know where I'm going with it at. So, guys, it's a job. I don't hate them for doing their job. I don't need them. just like you shouldn't need them. The same thing with the pharmacies, same thing. They all work together. I'm not going to talk about what's going on right now with the COVID, but do the math. Do the math, guys. Do the math. Yes, that's what they do. They give you more meds. Do you know that a doctor, and I remember the talk we had 3 years ago, the doctor says, okay, Mr. Patino, we're going to go ahead and give you these pills. And if these pills don't work, I'm going to give you stronger pills. And if these stronger pills don't work, I'm going to give you insulin. And if that doesn't work, I'll give you stronger insulin. Okay? You understand, Mr. Patino? And I'm like, yeah, I understand. I said, doctor, what do I have to do to beat diabetes? Oh, it's chronic. You can't beat it, but you can control it. Guess what, doctor? I beat it. I beat it. A doctor is never going to tell you that there's hope. Right now, I got people that dropped so much weight that are no longer type 2 diabetic. And guess what their doctor tells them? Well, I still need to see you because the cholesterol looks a little bit over, right? They still want to see them. A doctor continues to want to see you. You ain't going to have a doctor say, oh, I don't know what you did, but you're doing great. You're doing amazing. You know what? I don't even need to see you no more. Congratulations that you never see a doctor. You have a doctor. Well, okay. Well, I see something here and I want you to do a follow-up. Guess what they want to follow up? They want to follow up with some more money. That's what they want to do, guys. Guys, where we at? We're at 46. Oh, guys, we're at 46 minutes, guys. Man, are you having a good time, man? I hope you're having a good time. And remember to join me, man, when I DJ on Friday, man. And if you got a graduate, please fill out that the survey. Me and my wife are doing something for the graduates. Awesome. Shout out to Reed on here, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Guys, I hope you had a great time. Guys, do me a favor. Please do me a favor, por favor. Share my video. Share my video. We can help somebody else. Put me in some groups, guys. I go after we get done this. I do a watch party. I know it's real late, but I'm gonna do the watch party. If not today, I'll do it tomorrow. But I'm doing a watch party. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Keto is Life TV. Guys, I really appreciate y'all. We can go on for a long time because I got a lot to say, guys, about this evil sugar, guys. Sugar's the devil, guys. And if you need my help at any time, call me. Sometimes we're scared to call the person that can really help us. One more thing. Do you know what insulin's made out of? Guess what insulin's made out of? Sugar. So guys, if you delete sugar out your life, you look younger. Here I am. I just turned 49 years old, guys. Look how old I looked on that picture. I can't even find it. Oh, here goes another one right here, guys. That's another one. Look. That's another one right there. That's another one. Look how old I look on my pictures from back then. Shout out to Delia. Guys, there's a better way. I got friends that are family to me, and I'm trying to reach out to them almost all the time. They don't call me. They get tired of hearing Freed tell them to try to take care of themselves. You know when they'll call me? They'll call me when they have no choice. When they're in the hospital, hopefully they won't call me when it's too late. Your problem is not going to get taken care of by a doctor. Your problem is going to get taken care of by you. You have to want this. Anytime a person is sick, it's because they surrendered already. Don't surrender. Appreciate that, y'all. Don't surrender. Don't surrender. Be strong. Because at one time, I could have surrendered and we wouldn't have been doing these videos. Guys, here I am. I'm probably almost, if I'm not mistaken, I'm probably almost close to having 300 live shows, guys. 300 live shows, and that's just these right here. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I always do a giveaway, maybe an air fryer or something. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. Guys, but I do all these shows because I want to help people out there. If you tried the keto lifestyle and it didn't work last time, try it again. Sometimes the keto lifestyle don't work for people because they don't understand it. because people tell them, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. You don't need to do nothing. You need to work hard, and you need to learn how to eat and what to eat and what not to eat. I do these cooking shows, guys, because I want to show you that you still can enjoy this food. I show y'all these Zevias because you can still enjoy them soda waters. They're not soda waters. You can enjoy them. I tell you, hey, low carb tortillas, you still can enjoy tacos. So I give you the formula and give you everything and tell you, guys, this is what you can do. And some of y'all still don't do it. Hey, guys, appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, because we could go for a long time. We're at 50 minutes, guys. Hey, this video is going to YouTube. YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. And everybody, man, thank y'all. Appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourself, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. If I can help you in any kind of way, please reach out to me. 832-715-2557. To the next video, guys. If you can't remember anything else on my show, remember, sugar is the devil. Thank y'all. Be blessed. Bye-bye.